Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the XPMOBQ 9-inch wireless CarPlay screen. We're going to open it up, show you what it looks like, test it out, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying.
All right, so as we get the box open here, find your screen right on top. And let's get out of the bag. You'll find a kind of movable piece here. Just be aware that looks like its camera is going to be moving or movable, adjustable, depending on what you're doing. I've got my fingerprints all over it already. Nice job. And then underneath we've got a whole bunch of stuff. So there's first of all going to be your mount, which we're going to want to click into the back here and kind of pop up to get it in, and then you can tighten as needed, and that will clamp then, or this will be a stickum, it looks like, that we're going to be dealing with. It might be a clamp too. Nope. And that'll just kind of adjust onto your dashboard. Because of the weight, I'm hoping that the stickum is pretty darn good to hold it in place. We are going to definitely need to figure out a way to kind of make sure. I guess we can flip it that way, and hope that it stays in place kind of as needed. This also extends if needed. So on the back here is a reset button as well, and of course you'll have your speaker, so just be aware of that. And of course you can mount it either way, depending on what is kind of working for you best. Probably better to have it, doesn't really matter actually, because either way you're kind of putting it up. So let's move on to the next thing. Tons of cables. We have a power cable for it that has a USB-C connection that will go right into what we all call the old cigarette lighter. This is for your connecting your camera here in the back. I won't be demonstrating that, but just be aware that you can do that, and it does come with some like auxiliary cables. It's got a whole bunch of cord connectors, and of course you'll have your kind of tool to get the dashboard open and all that stuff. Cleaning, and then this will be more of a I guess another stickum capability here, if we're not going to go with that one. Let's see what this does here. So this is kind of a more simple mount. If we're going to put it, I'm not even sure yet. Check your instruction manuals. I'm not sure if this is for meant for dashboard or for glass or what. Maybe this one's the one meant for glass, and this one is going to be your stickum that goes onto the dashboard. So just again, check it out and make sure you utilize the right one. And towards the bottom you'll find your user manual, as well as a memory card, and then of course you'll have the towel to kind of clean up when you've been like me and gotten a ton of fingerprints on there. You'll want to kind of just rub this in pretty good. Now personally I see that it's not doing a great job of that, so you may need to kind of spray it down with like Windex or some kind of window cleaner to get a really good clean, but you gotta just push some pressure on it and it does go away, but obviously not perfect, so just be aware of that as well. All right, so before I go out to the car, and just to clarify, this is for the dashboard. Kind of weird that it's not sliding, and maybe it does, but seems like a weird setup for me to kind of have to lay this thing on the dashboard. I would assume that it would be kind of flat like that and have this be adjustable. So I got to look into that part. But what I wanted to show you more importantly, real quick before we go out there, is you've got your audio jack, your memory card slot, your AV in, and then your Type-C. This is going to be your power as well. Remember that the reset's there. So when you do set it up, try and make sure your front camera is visible. And then again, if you are setting up, which I am not, your back, that's going to need to be connected throughout, and then you know, kind of wired appropriately. If you need a professional, get that done, but I'm not going to be demonstrating that. All right, so as you can see, I've got it attached to the dashboard here. Power's on the side, and you can see the camera kind of kick on automatically. It's recording, so if you wanted to use that, that's an option for you. But also the CarPlay is kicked in, so we're gonna show you that it's not playing. I'm also gonna have to kind of blur out my map, but we can just show you that it connects very easily. So as you can see, that's a pretty popular person. We're not going to play her music because of copyright violations, but it just simply connects you know, through Bluetooth, but if needed you can connect via auxiliary. You can do a lot of different things. We're currently just powering it out of a different you know, connection for the car, but a lot of flexibility there, so definitely worth buying. Hopefully this review helps, and thanks for watching.